Credit Suisse has been hit hard today. In theory, it is a systemically important institution. Should we be worrying about a systemic problem?
I think we should be worrying about it. I don't think we're in one yet, but we should be worrying about it, and especially if you're a European or Swiss, especially bank regulator or the ECB, because that's where it is. There's a reason that Credit Suisse was designated years ago as globally systemic, and it has to do with size and it has to do with scope, especially interactions with other financial institutions of all sorts, banks and non-banks. So the world decided, the bankers and the governments of the world decided years ago to designate a small number of institutions as globally, systemically important. Credit Suisse was one of them, and I don't think anybody squealed about the idea, no, they're not globally, systemically important. They are.
When you say that, yes, we should be worried about it, where do we look to be worried? What would be a signal to you, Alan Blinder, that we've got bigger problems than just Credit Suisse undergoing this fix to its business and just having a tough time with profitability?
Yeah, I think you start worrying if you see runs, as we saw in Silicon Valley only a few days ago. You start worrying a lot about that. And runs don't have to be people lining up. They can be electronic runs. And we start worrying even more if we start seeing contagion to other globally systemic I almost said banks, financial institutions, which so far no, but that's what you're watching for. I mean, if you're a bank regulator in the US or in Europe or anywhere, you're watching for that. If there gets to be signs of that kind of contagion, then you need to swing into action, as the American authorities did just a few days ago.